We specialize in video for the tech industry as well as the general market. Really excited. I want to first thank Wendy and Chris for everything today. It's been a great event, and it's really good to meet you guys. The video we just watched is something Evan, our VP of production, helped put together. Just sort of shows some of the range and style of videos we do, so you can kind of start by getting a visual look at some of the things that we do. So we've been around for about a decade. We've produced about 5,000 videos for over 1,000 clients. A majority of these videos were in the technology space. Today I want to break down a couple statistics on the importance of video and how powerful it is within a business context, as well as review some recommendations for creating captivating video. I also want to walk through a couple things you should consider when producing a video. So in today's fast-paced world, and considering the amount of advertisement and messaging we're exposed to every day, it's essential to find ways to make your product, service, or offering really stand out from the chorus of other marketers and companies vying for your prospects' attention. While video marketing is not a new thing, it's an absolute powerful and effective way to market your offering to your target audience and engage that audience and hopefully have them become a customer. With our busy work schedules and personal commitments, many prospects and/or customers would much rather watch, say, a 90-second video versus spending 10 to 15 minutes reading through your website or slogging through a white paper or a PDF. I'd like to now go through a couple stats that I pulled that I thought were pretty relevant for our conversation. 75 million people in the US watch online video every day. So let's not lie, some of them may be cat videos. But others are viewed within a business context. And it's for a way for someone to decide, hey, is this product or service right for me? Is this someone I should include in my RFP? Another sort of add-on stat that I want to include, nearly 50% of all video is watched on a mobile device. So it's really key to place your videos on a responsive website so that the viewing experience is optimized for your audience's viewing experience, no matter what type of device they're watching on, whether it's a smartphone, an iPad, or a website. Any good website company will help get you a responsive website so that viewing experience is made sure to be top-notch. By 2019, internet video traffic will account for 80% of all consumer internet traffic. So it's really essential to develop video because this is what more and more people are expecting as a basic level during information gathering online, RFP reviews, existing sales discussions, or other internet browsing. As Chris mentioned, longer doesn't mean better. Videos up to 2 minutes really get the most engagement. With longer videos, you have a higher chance of viewer fall off before your call to action at the ending. So the worst thing you could do is do a 5-minute video and not let people get to the end where you really help move them towards the next step. If possible, we even recommend 60 to 90 seconds as a really sweet spot. So I want to talk about some of the benefits of using video for your marketing and sales. Video is a great way to boost conversion rate, and it's a great addition to an email marketing campaign. Search engines love video, and just embedding video on your website can improve your search visibility and page ranking on major search engines. Video builds trust and credibility in your product or service and really shows that you care enough about your product and service to invest in a video asset and something that'll be easy to communicate what you guys do to your market. And here's a really big one. Video encourages sharing. So it can be an essential way to get your scripted message to maybe a final decision maker that you may not be able to meet face-to-face. So a classic example, let's say you're working with a champion on your as a prospect, and you may never get to the ultimate decision maker or their boss who's going to make that decision of whether to go with you. So a video is a way to have something where it's scripted and you're able to pass and share to someone you may never be able to sit down with. Now, I do also want to caution around poor video quality. While it's been shown that video content increased conversion rates and sales, poor production quality may actually have the reverse effect on your audience. Products and services that are not presented well can actually drive away prospective customers and/or give your company a dated or low-end look and feel. You know, as with all marketing and communication, you really want to make sure that quality is of your highest concern. And when crafting video ads and promotions, be careful to consider the goals of your campaign and how you plan on leveraging the video.
So I want to talk a little bit about video usage and how we see videos being used. I think, you know, I mentioned we've done probably about 5,000 videos. I think some of the most powerful videos we've done are sales and marketing. So they're videos where you produce them once, you pay for them once, they're used hundreds, thousands of times in both of sales and marketing. So either you're taking someone from knowing 0% about your company, trying to get them up to 5, 10% to have a conversation with you, or maybe it's an existing sales conversation and you're trying to get them to really get a deep dive into your company and what you do and why they should consider you. Training and learning. This is a real big usage of video coming up now, whether it's an e-learning program, running a training. I mean, the one other thing I always like to look at is, let's say you do a training once a week for an hour. What if you created a video asset that can replace that or supplement that to reduce employee time and maybe even save you guys some money? Also internal communication. So at larger companies, video is used a lot for talking about end-year goals, talking about company culture, talking about a new HR policy. So it's another way to leverage video to get scripted messaging out to your whole organization. So I want to talk a little bit about where videos are used and being shared. So websites are dedicated landing page. This is an obvious one. You make a video, you pop it right on your website, front and center. Another one that I think is a really good idea is if you guys run dedicated marketing campaigns, or let's say you're sending an email to 10,000, 50,000 people, directing them to a landing page and having a video front and center, maybe next to a form to fill out, can be a really effective way to get conversion and get more people to say, okay, now I know who these people are. Sure, I'll fill out a form because this is relevant for me. Emailing on signature lines. So what we recommend when you produce a video, the final output's, you know, a high def MP4 MOV file. We recommend uploading it to Vimeo or YouTube so you can stream it, so someone doesn't have to download the video each time. So then using that hyperlink to share, and also put it on your signature line, so next to your phone number. So a great way to do that is you get that hyperlink and you rename it Watch Our Video or 60-second video. And put it on signature line. So let's say every note your sales team sends out, that video is right there and anyone can click that hyperlink. Social media. So if you guys have social media accounts for your company, creating videos for them. Or one thing that's really popular is we'll do, say, a 60 to 90 second web video. But then we'll do a 15 to 30 second alternative version consisting of existing material for social media usage. Events. So this is a couple different things. So we're actually here filming this event, so it can be used for promoting events. But another big thing is, I know Chris talked about it, you guys go to a lot of events. I don't know if some of you guys invest in booths, having a flat screen, having a video at that booth. It's a great way to pull people in. You know, maybe you can't play the audio at those events, but it brings people in so that your team there can talk to them and engage them. Client meeting and pitches. We think this is a really interesting new way that a lot of our clients are using our videos. So we have a couple of enterprise clients that we work with, and they have big time pitches, you know, maybe 6, 7 figure deals. And we've created videos just for that pitch. So they can come in and queue up the video, and it's directed exactly to their prospect. And the other great thing about this is, let's say they do that pitch to 4 or 5 prospects in a similar industry. You can easily swap out a logo, change the messaging a little bit to reuse that, and we actually have for a couple clients. Another one is just for a regular client meeting. So let's say you have a 20-person sales team. Do you know what those sales guys and gals are saying when they go into a meeting? If you have a video and they're able to maybe cue that up on their iPad, you're making sure you're having your scripted, vetted message being used each time. Training sessions via online portals and interactive and experiential marketing. This is a couple things for, you know, maybe e-learning programs or even physical things where they're embedding video, and just a couple other things, sort of the future of how it's being used. So types of video. If you make one video, I'd really recommend making either a company overview or a service product overview video. This is your flag in the ground elevator pitch video. In 60 seconds, this is who we are. Something you could share with your parents, with your wife, with a prospect, and they would quickly realize, hey, this is what they do. And this is how potentially it can help me. Product or service deep dive videos. Think of this as chapter number 2. Let's say you do something better than everyone else, making a video about that differentiator. Or maybe your product or service is so big that a certain part needs its own separate video. One thing that's really popular is when we work with a client, we'll first develop a company or service product overview video. We'll select a voiceover artist they like, a video style they like, and then we'll do the second, third video. will leverage the same voiceover artist, a similar video style. So it sort of becomes a theme. And for viewers that have watched a couple videos, if they start to identify that style, look and feel, and voiceover tone with your company. Customer testimonial videos. These are really popular. I look at these kind of like end of sales cycle videos where they already know who you are, you're already engaged maybe in a potential deal, and this is some way for say, hey, don't listen to my sales team, listen to my happy customers talk about what we can do for you. Company culture and recruiting videos. These are obviously great in an HR capacity, but can also be good for investors. Hey, this is who we are. It could go real well next to a company overview video. And they can also be used with prospects to really get a sense of who they're potentially working with. And then e-learning and interactive videos. Great way to have someone learn how to do something and engage someone depending on the asset. And there's a whole lot of types of ways of using interactive video. And then training and demo videos. So video, as I mentioned, is a great way to teach someone how to do something, but also demo you technology. So I know we have a lot of people that make physical products here, but for those who have a technology that has a user interface, having a demo video to help walk people through how to do something, how to sign up, how to do X, Y, or Z. You see a lot of people do these in-house. It's just a webcast, someone talking over it. We're able to do it where it's a scripted messaging and really up the production value of those type of demo videos, but still have them show your user interface and really walk through what you're trying to teach someone. And then translated videos. If any of you guys promote internationally, we really recommend translating and localizing a video. It's a really simple process. You translate the script, you translate all the on-screen text that's on the video, and then you get a native speaker. So that we have the voiceover read by a native speaker and all the on-screen text is in that language. It's a great way when you're promoting to a foreign market to really make that market feel like it's for them, and it shows that you care and invest in that market. So I want to go through a couple video styles by just showing a couple screens. You guys obviously saw some in the intro video. Animated videos are really huge. Chris chose to go with an animated route, and I think it worked really well for their purposes. In some of these videos, we're using the brand style look and colors of the company. Some of them maybe have cartoon characters. Some of them maybe have more iconic style graphics. As Chris mentioned, an icon graphic can tell you so much more than words sometimes. So there's just a couple examples. For people that have physical products, maybe you have CAD models, we do a lot of 3D videos where we take existing models and manipulate them to show what your product can do. So this is just a couple examples of animated videos. Uh-oh. Hope the battery didn't run out. So one new thing that we're doing a lot of is a mix of stock video clips and animated videos. So the classic one is, let's say you need a video image of Big Ben in your video. Would you want to fly out to London and go do that? No, you go online and for 75 bucks you buy an image of Big Ben or a video clip of Big Ben. So we do a lot of these multimedia style videos where we're leveraging stock video clips that are royalty free. You pay them 7,500 bucks for web use. And then we overlay motion graphic, overlays text and stuff over top of them. Also, a lot of times these have people in it, and I think at a basic level, if you're trying to engage someone, people are attracted to people. And so we do a lot of these videos, and they really have a nice modern look. And then sort of live video and commercials. So the bottom one's a testimonial. The top right's more of a commercial that might have actors and locations. So this is just another way, again, depending on the goal of the project, you might want to consider live video. So how to get started. So if you're interested in investing in video, the first thing I think you want to do is identify your gaps in your sales and marketing assets. So is this replacing something? Is this adding to something? Or is this filling a hole that you guys need? Identify the topic, scope, and goal. So this is really important. We talk to a lot of clients and they want to talk about 50 things in a video. We recommend really trying to identify what's your topic, how long do you want the video to be, and what's the goal of the video? Is the goal more engagement with your customers, bringing in new clients? We think that's important on the front end. Identify your end audience and the tone that will fit them best. So what I like to tell my clients is, we're making the video for you, but really it's for the end audience who's going to watch the video and hopefully take an action. So we want to make videos in the style, look, and feel of our clients, but we also want to make it so it's relevant to the end audience who's ultimately going to view the video and, like I said, hopefully take an action. Consider video lengths and the points you want to cover. So as I mentioned, 60 seconds to 90 seconds is really a sweet spot, 2 minutes on the longer end. We charge more for longer videos, but I would rather do a shorter video that's punchy, that a viewer's gonna get through top to bottom and get to that call to action at the end. Then consider video style. That's both for your company culture and how you guys feel you guys are for your end audience and what's going to appeal best to them. We do some products for consumer goods where maybe we have a cartoony style. We do other things that are for more button-down professional companies, and maybe we want a more hardline motion graphics or stock video style. So it's important to have a video style that fits your company culture and also will be good for your audience. And then review how the video will be used. Is it for your sales team? Is it for your marketing team? Is it to train an internal staff? Is it for an HR capacity? So you want to know how you're going to use the video before you produce it. One classic example of this is if we're building a video just for a trade show event and it's at a booth, often you can't play audio at a booth. So we're going to put a whole bunch of on-screen text in that video so that someone can follow it without sound. So it's just important to know some of these things on the front end. So video process. So when we start with the client, as Chris mentioned, the first thing we do is a project kickoff call. 45-minute call to go through all those goals. What are we talking about? Who's the video for? Where will it be played? What's the tone? What's your call to action? What is this all about? And who are you? And who are we trying to reach? Following those, we begin script development. So that's right after a meeting. Usually 2 or so days later, we're able to have a first draft of the script. The script is really the backbone to a video, so you always want to start with your script. Once you finalize your script, you record a voiceover, and then you start going into some of the visuals. You identify the video style, and you start to storyboard the video. This is taking all the script sections and putting them next to all the scenes. We really recommend getting all the visuals worked out at the storyboard level, because at that point it's a still image. It's much easier to edit, as opposed to once you animate it, it's much longer. So we try to do most of our editing actually at the storyboard level. And then the fun part, animation, and making it all come to life. At that point, we animate the approved storyboard and look to see if any edits further are needed. Once our clients say, hey, I love your video top to bottom, we render the video typically in 1080 HD as an MP4 file, and you start using it. So we really think you should consider video because for a couple reasons. One, it's going to help improve your sales conversion rate. It's going to help educate your audience on who you are and how you can help them. I think that's a really important point. One of the styles of scripting that I think are really important is problem solutions. The classic, hey, you have a problem, here it is. And here are we, and here's how we can solve your problem. And so that's a real classic application in a way that you can really show your audience, hey, we understand there's challenges, this is how we can help you. Plus it arms your sales and marketing team with more tools to engage your end audience. So how many of you guys have sales directors that say, I need more collateral, I need more brochures, I need more booklets? A video is a great way to give them more things that they can use to engage the audience and sell what you guys do and how you can help people. So you can sell more business. That's obviously the goal. We think investing in video is an important thing and something you should consider adding to what you do. Video doesn't sell on its own. One of the things I like to say is if my video takes someone from knowing 0 about your company to 5 to 10%, enough to have a conversation, fill out a form, respond to an email, the video's done its job. Then it's up to your sales and marketing team to help bring them in the door. So I really appreciate the time. Excited to help any of you guys. I'll be here hanging out for the rest of the presentation, and would love to talk to any of you guys about if interested in doing some video work.